This portion of the news is brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community.
Welcome back. Here's Ron Chase with Nevada Public Auction.
This segment is sponsored by Nevada Public Auction.
This week we have a huge auction again. Lots of collectibles, furniture, antiques, and tools. They even have a really nice utility trailer. It's designed for like carrying your trike or your motorcycles, your quads. A really nice trailer and a nice Dodge. It's kind of a cargo van, but it's actually got the conversion where you can stand up inside, and it has the handicapped accessible wheelchair lift. So pretty nice little van there.
And all this is up for auction. Let's talk a little bit about some of the items that we're looking at here. Definitely a lot of furniture. What's this surround sound system?
Yeah, there's just, again, everything packed in the building. A nice surround sound system, CD player, all 5 speakers, a sound bar, again, lots of furniture, a king-size bedroom suite, roll-top desk, secretary desk, lots of home decor, curio cabinets, you name it, it's in here for home furnishings this week.
I see some jewelry.
Absolutely, a lot of jewelry, more than usual than we typically have. Lots of nice sterling silver jewelry, turquoise, Native American style, lots of costume jewelry, and again, quite a bit of coins and stamps in here this week. Even though it's not one of our online sales, we still have a lot of like those fine collectibles, coin stamps, jewelry.
People can come down Friday and preview these items.
Absolutely.
They can also online?
Yeah, so Friday all day, 9 to 5 is preview. Again, this is not an online sale, so the whole catalog is not online, but there are some pictures up at auctionnv.com.
And then they can come down here to 800 Margaret Street?
That's correct. 800 Margaret Street. It's one street past the hospital, just off Highway 372. And the phone number here is 751-4867.
People can also use your auction house to sell their own items?
Absolutely. We always take consignments. We also do charity work. I did a moose thing last week. So by all means, give me a call here. Again, at 751-4867. We'll consign single items, the entire household, and like I said, also some charity fundraiser work too.
Saturday, the auction starts at 10.
That is correct. Auction starts at 10 o'clock Saturday morning. We open the doors at 9 o'clock, so come on down for a good seat and early preview.
This segment is sponsored by Nevada Public Auction.
Caltrans is advising southbound Interstate 15 motorists that there will be a full closure at the California-Nevada state line during the early morning hours of Wednesday, June 17th. All southbound I-15 traffic will be held at Primm, Nevada from 1 a.m. until 4 a.m. for overhead sign installation. The sign installation is part of the ongoing $40 million project to build the new California Highway Patrol commercial vehicle enforcement facility on southbound I-15 just south of Yateswell Road near the Nevada state line. The new facility will allow CHP officers to conduct inspections of commercial vehicles to identify unsafe conditions and equipment such as faulty brakes, steering, and structurally deficient trucks and trailers. There are no viable detours to avoid the closure on southbound I-15, so all traffic will be diverted off at Primm and held during the closure hours. Truckers and other travelers are advised to plan ahead and avoid the closure. The Miss Pahrump pageant will be held Saturday night at the Saddle West. Tickets are now on sale and also being sold at the door. Today we speak to the reigning queen, Miss Pahrump 2014, Skylie Mermitt.
We got to go to Governor's Ball. We were in the Fall Fest Parade and in the Nevada Day Parade. We went and taught third graders about my anti-bullying platform. We've done a ton of things.
Let's talk about your anti-bullying platform. That was something that you ran on. How has that progressed throughout the year?
We went and talked to a third grade class about my platform, and we taught them how to hear it, see it, and stop it when it happens. And we taught them the many types of bullying and who they need to talk to and how to find help if they are bullied.
Why did you decide on that platform?
Because I think that bullying impacts everyone. Like, no matter who you are, someone's going to put you down or make you feel bad any time of your life. So I think that it affects everyone.
So you're going to be turning over the crown on Saturday night?
Yeah.
What's that like for you? How's that going?
I'm kind of nervous because I don't want to like pin it in the girl's head and have it fall off, but at the same time I'm kind of sad about it because my year's over. So
it's been a quick year, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been very quick.
She's had a great year. A brand new grocery store chain is now open for business in southern Nevada. The Pacific Northwest-based chain Hagen is opening 7 stores across the Las Vegas Valley this week in buildings that used to be Vons or Albertsons. Hagen Food and Drug, a Washington-based company, is expanding in the Pacific Southwest. By Saturday, all 7 Hagen stores in the Las Vegas Valley will be operating. Please be advised that the following photos may be disturbing to some viewers. Stemming from a multi-month investigation in Lander and Elko counties, an Elko man was sentenced for illegal trapping activities on June 4th in Elko Justice Court. The investigation uncovered the illegal use of exposed bait and trap visitation times far outside the legal limit, causing the death of many animals, including a mule, a deer, a fawn, and an elk calf. 29-year-old commercial trapper Trevor Charles Walsh of Elko entered a guilty plea to 3 counts of unlawful trapping and was sentenced to $1,065 in court fines and fees, plus a $5,000 civil penalty. The 3 charges and the plea deal were a reduction from the 14 original charges in both Elko and Lander counties. After this break, we'll have your news across Nevada and weekend sports. Governor Brian Sandoval signed legislation today that authorizes $27 million for the University of Nevada, Las Vegas School of Medicine and aims to take a bite out of the state's chronic doctor shortage. SB 514 was signed at a ceremony at UNLV. The bill funds a wide range of state budget items, including an International Center for Excellence in Gaming Regulation, extra support for the Boyd School of Law, and a new academic building at UNLV's Hara Hotel College. The school plans to launch in the fall of 2017 with 60 students and grow to as many as 180. Governor Brian Sandoval rejected measures about dissolving the city of Ely and changing rules on sex offender registration. The Republican governor opted to veto SB 99, which would have repealed a provision banning Tier 3 sex offenders from going within 500 feet of a school, playground, or other place used primarily by children. Sandoval said it would place children at greater risk from the most dangerous sexual predators. He also turned down SB 238, which would have required an advisory ballot question within the city of Ely, asking voters if they wanted to dissolve their city. Sandoval said the bill circumvents an existing process by which Ely residents could decide their own fate. The number of abortions performed in Nevada has dropped by 22% since 2010, twice the national decline. Nationwide, the number of abortions decreased by 12% since 2010. Abortions are down nearly everywhere in liberal states and in conservative states. One major factor for the drop in numbers, the Associated Press reported, is a decline in teen pregnancy rates, which in 2010 reached its lowest level in decades. Some are attributing the drop to the Affordable Care Act, lowering the number of unintended pregnancies. The only states with significant increases in abortions since 2010 are Republican-led Louisiana and Michigan, which have passed laws intended to restrict abortion. In Michigan, the number increased by 18.5%, in Louisiana by 11.9%. A new Nevada law allows investors looking for a stock market alternative to wager their money in the state on sports instead. The law allowing business entities to wager on sports on behalf of investors was backed by sports book manager CG Technology and signed by Nevada's governor last week. The law requires businesses based in Nevada to have a bank account in the state. Nevada's state wiretap law was written before wireless devices came into everyday use. But a state Supreme Court panel says it still gives police access to cell phone calls and text messages. The ruling Thursday by a 3-justice panel means police can continue to seek and obtain court warrants to intercept calls and texts. In the opinion, Justice Mark Gibbons writes that cellular telephone calls and text messages meet the definition of wire communications in state law written in 1973. Federal land managers say they won't immediately enforce drought-related grazing restrictions in northern Nevada so as to avoid confrontation with rangers openly defying the order. The U.S. Bureau of Management says ranchers have been notified they're violating the closure ordered last summer, but the BLM says the agency won't try to stop them while they continue negotiating a compromise. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. That's your news across Nevada.
The Pahrump 16U Connie Mack baseball team came away with a victory over Faith Lutheran yesterday, beating them 5-3. The 14U baseball team lost 12-4 on Monday to the Las Vegas Bengals. The 16U team plays the Las Vegas Grizzlies on Friday at Ian Deutsch Memorial Park at 5 p.m. and the 14U team plays the Boulder City Eagles on Saturday at Ian Deutsch Park at 3. The Pahrump Valley Junior Golf Association started their summer tournaments on Monday. The PVJGA is a summer program where golfers can compete in tournaments at Lakeview Executive Golf Course. The groups are divided by gender, age, and experience levels. The youngest group is 8 years and under, then it's ages 9 to 12, then middle school and high school golfers who play 18 holes and have more experience. The next tournament will be held on June 15th. If you're interested or have any questions, contact Larry or Elaine Goins at 727-6670. In the NBA Finals, the Cleveland Cavaliers walked away with a Game 3 victory over the Golden State Warriors. The Cavs beat the Warriors 96-91, and it's pretty typical right now for everyone to be talking about LeBron James, the star player for Cleveland. And even though LeBron played extremely well with his 40 points and 12 rebounds, the name on everyone's lips is Matthew Dellavedova, also known as Delly. Delly was able to hold Golden State's Stephen Curry to 27 points, as he's caused Curry to struggle most of the series. The more impressive part, though, was that Delly ended the game with 20 points and 4 assists and made some great plays in the key, which made him an offensive asset that the Cavs have been missing with the team's injuries. But the series is far from over. Game 4 is tonight at 6 p.m. in Cleveland, and you can watch it on ABC. The Women's FIFA World Cup started on Monday. The U.S. women's soccer team played Australia on Monday and beat them 3-1. They play Sweden tomorrow at 5 p.m., and you can watch it on Fox. This has been Weekend Sports. I'm Courtney Solman with News 46.
Thanks so much, Courtney. Dick Grady invites all those who may be interested to take the amateur radio license exam being held this Saturday.
We're having our monthly amateur radio license exam on June 13th, Saturday, at 1 p.m. at the Nye County Emergency Management Building. That's on Surrey Lane, behind the courthouse, right across the street from the animal rescue.
What's an amateur radio license?
It's a license issued by the FCC to allow you to use amateur radio frequencies, which range all the way from just above the broadcast band, way up to microwave frequencies. It's a lot more privileges than a CB would have, but you need a license to be able to do it.
Can anybody do it?
Anybody can do it. The only restriction is if you're an official of foreign government, you can't do it. Otherwise, anybody in the world can do it.
And so tell me how you prepare for these exams.
Well, there's a question pool of about 450 questions, and there's a questions and answers, and the right one is correct one is indicated in the question pool, and you study that for a while, and then you take an examination. We picked 35 out of that 407 questions, and if you get 28 correct, you pass.
There's a location that they can go on the web to kind of prepare for the radio exam?
Oh, yes. The w7nye.org/news. On that page, there's a lot of information on how to get that, how to study for it.
And so for more information, people can give you a call. They can also email you?
Oh, yeah. Email me at exams@ac7el.org. And our phone number is 751-5242.
When we return, we'll have your weather with Noah Began.